And we're live. We're currently waiting on Montana Ricky. Not sure what's going on. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. I just pushed the button. We're officially live, sir. So, Ricky's upset. I can see it in his face. I'm trying to make it a little brighter in here. Oh, it's going to ruin my whole setup, isn't it? Damn it. Golden. What? I don't know what's going on right now, everybody. Starting the stream off with some technical difficulties. We're here. We were there before. We were literally in a call.
Why isn't this working?
Can you not hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't know what's going on your end. I can't see anything from you.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh, well, here, I'll fix that. Starting the stream off with some good old technical difficulties. I don't understand why. We're in, right? Right? Can you see me yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're live now. First 2 minutes is a heck of a show so far. Are you okay, Ricky?
No, I got...
Are we too early?
Did you cut your hair?
No. I'm wearing headphones.
Oh. Why is your side so choppy? Like, your side looks like you're filming it with a potato.
I don't know. Shouldn't be.
Your camera... Wipe your camera. Clean your camera. Your camera looks dirty. Crusty.
No, it's not dirty.
No, well, on my end, I can tell you that. Okay, see that? Now you look cleaner.
Okay. Fair enough. Anyways.
Okay, fair enough, he says.
Anyways. What's up, Dan? What's up, DFLJ? What's up, 20 Grip? What's up, Kevin Jackson from way earlier? And Kevin Hall from way earlier? We're here. We're making it happen. We're making it work. And, yeah. What's going on, Ricky?
Bicycle stuff.
Oh.
There's so much to...
What's up, Rick's Workbench? Is that Nazi? I think his username might be
sorry everyone, I don't mean to be a douchebag, but I'm just trying to fix a couple things real quick. So yeah, when you work for a bike company, there's more to just selling stuff. There's more to than just writing, buying the stuff, shipping the stuff, placing the stuff on the computer, doing the back end, doing QuickBooks, inventory. There's also phone calls and relationships that you have to cover, because not only are you selling the product that you sell, you're also helping people control the product that they buy from other companies. And sometimes other companies that have never worked in a bike shop like to make decisions for other bike shops that don't realize that they are, number one, being taken advantage of, or number two, being forced into something that they don't realize they really don't need. And situations happen. So instead of being one of those sales reps that compiles that, I try to help out and make things better for them, because it's better for a bike shop to be open 10 years from now than tomorrow. Like, you want longer than that. And the thing goes, like, you don't want to just make sales today. You want to make sales years from now.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people that are in sales, they just look at making money today. And that's not the right way. It's stabilizing a relationship with a person and making things last longer. So I can't help myself. That's kind of how I operate. So let me do one more thing. Do you have that list that
Yes,
we were going to talk about
I
today?
have your list. I even have the list going all the way back to 2012.
Stabilizing a relationship. All right, let me turn this down. I don't give a shit about myself. Who do we all have in here?
Bear, Ryan Bear, JDA, CX. What's up, CX? He works at a bike shop. Rick's Workbench. He is a bike shop. He's the workbench.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do you
You're
have
perfect.
me
No,
fully
you were
in here?
perfect.
Are
You were
we good?
perfect. Move back up. You were perfect.
I was perfect?
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah, we'll see when you sit down.
Okay. How we sitting now?
I think you might be okay. Gotta get your food.
Yeah. What's up, everyone? What we got in here? How many people? 12?
Russell Jennings is in here now. Michigan represent.
I went on Instagram and then told everybody that we're having a live thing today.
I shared it as well. Next week's show, Ricky Montana vacuum check. How many people call you Ricky Montana?
It usually depends on the age.
Oh yeah, obviously. Is it a lot though?
Yeah.
It feels like it's a
kind
lot.
of what's weird is if I'm riding or I see somebody on Instagram, or not Instagram, if I see someone in real life, say I'm with my woman and stuff, and we're at dinner or something, and a kid sees me. If he calls me Ricky Lopez, that is fucking the weirdest thing. And the other day we were at the mall and some kid came up and was like, "Yo, what's up, Ricky Lopez?"
That is
And
weird.
it's weird because it's Montana Ricky.
What's up, Jeff Mead? Speaking of Montana Ricky and you being a Native American, check out what I found.
Ooh, Arrowhead, where'd you find it?
At the trails.
Wow.
Literally where
Send me
we
that.
all hang out. No.
Why?
Because I found it.
Yeah, but it could be a burial thing, dude. That could give you bad juju. You know that, right?
It feels like good juju. Because it was just sitting on top of the dirt. I didn't dig it up. Literally sitting where we all hang out to ride. Jeff Mead's in here.
What's up, Michael Webb?
Russell, he asked how my Michigan Upper Peninsula trip was. In a word, awesome.
Awesome. All right, let's get the first thing over with. Sponsor shout outs. Today, I'd like to hit up Dead Crow and let everybody know Dead Crow's got shirts back in stock and hats and everything.
Shout out to Ace's Joint Repair.
Man.
Here.
You guys, wait, I'm not done. Then you can hit yours. And then make sure to hit up Medieval Bikes. They got forks, bars, headsets, and some frames in stock. Their Instagram's on there. Hit them up. Check it out. All right, go ahead. You're next.
We've never shouted out an indoor skate park before. Race Street Riders Company, indoor skate park here in Ohio. It's a new park. They make their own shirts, and this is a very comfy shirt.
That's a dope digital camo. What do you got for a hat?
Alienation. I already was showing that. You know, what else we got sitting around?
Give us a new product.
Okay, this is a new one. You can't see the green, but I've never showed this one.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Sunday Bikes, for the Brant deal on my new setup. The Brant deal of full price.
Kurt's the man now.
Kurt is the man. Moondoggy, what up?
All right, well, Kurt's on here. Kurt's going to probably give an opinion that's fucking crazy as shit. And that's what I need in BMX because there's all kinds of opinions. There's the old grumpy man opinion. There's the guy that thinks he knows everything opinion. There's the collector opinion. There's the new little kids that don't know shit and they just love BMX opinions. There's you who has no knowledge but loves BMX opinions. Everyone's got an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that said, go ahead and put it on the screen, and this is what we're going to talk about today, boys and girls.
I don't necessarily I mean, it's not very crazy whenever you really break it down and look at it.
It is crazy. It's
But
actually really crazy.
it's not.
It 100% is.
Tell me why.
Just go ahead and put it up there.
It is
and then
up
tell
here.
me why the first person that's on there, why is that first person on there?
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because people voted for them.
Understandable.
This is not...
What year does that say?
Well, this one is from 2012 through 2021. So which part you specifically want to talk about? The favorite rider?
Go right to the rider one.
Favorite rider, first person on here is Dave Mira.
Yes. Now, is that 2021?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Dave Mira. Let's highlight Dave Mira's name on here, wherever it is, right there. Dave Mira has not been at the top ever until this year. Wow. That's crazy. Who was before him? Garrett Reynolds was before Scotty Kramer took over for the last however many years. Garrett Reynolds was at the top.
Is there any way that you could show that to me too, so I could see it while you're doing it, or is it just towards them?
I mean, if you're watching the stream, you can see it, but I don't really know how.
You're like, it's slightly.
It's gonna be behind. It's kind of hard. It's literally just a voting thing. People, the Vital BMX audience votes on this, and they advertise it every year that it's going on, and people vote on it on vital.com.
And it's the top 50 riders, or what does it say?
Well, on here it's just the top 10. So I'm assuming what was posted in stories was like something else, because I couldn't find what was posted in the stories. But the top 10 for this year goes how? Okay. Dave Mira, Dennis Anderson, Anthony Panza, Matt Hoffman, Scotty Kramer, Garrett Reynolds, Chase Hawk, Ryan Nyquist, Mike Aiken, Sean Burns. You know what's hilarious about this list?
No. Give me the whole list.
That is the whole list.
No.
That's all I got.
I have to reword this right because it goes publicly out. And I get in trouble for what I really want to say. So I have to think of a better way of saying it. So I have to watch my mouth.
Okay.
But I think this is the problem that have to go with lists. And then obviously I have nothing to do with Vital BMX. How much do you pay attention to Vital BMX? Number one.
Well, once a week. And also whenever I see them doing some kind of like interview, like the interview they did with Daniel Dares was pretty sweet.
Okay, so obviously if I'm just a random dude, say BMXer, I am a random BMXer, okay? I don't follow Vital because I feel like Vital does a lot of its... Well, fuck it, here I go. Vital does a lot of things where it's only going to take care of people that advertise with them.
Well, that's a lot of the companies.
Yes, understandable. But what I'm saying, though, is when you get a top 10 list or a top big list, it's going to upset anybody or make them say, why is this, why is that? Because I would have loved to voted on this.
Well, then you got to pay attention.
Part of it, but I don't do Vital. That's why I'm saying I wish Vital and the Come Up and all of these guys could work together and they could put something together. So obviously, from the knowledge that I had when I saw from Chris Moeller, I thought it was the top 2021 riders.
Yeah, I like someone
Holy
picked
shit.
that.
Thanks, Kier, for the
$20
thing.
So
I don't lose my train of thought.
Thank you.
I thought it was the best top 2021 riders of this year.
Yeah, I understand. You thought that someone decided that.
Hear me out. I love Dave Mira. There's nothing. He gets everything he does. He is the top 5 of everything. But if it's the top 2021 of the year, top riders, I feel like that isn't fair to have him on there. Obviously, for every reason that everyone knows. I'm not trying to take away anything from him. I thought it was the top riders. not top things that you've done before or you've been here or anything. I just thought it was the top riders of 2021, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be honest with you on that list. If I had that list, I feel like Anthony Panza would be higher. I feel like Anthony Panza, Billy Perry, pretty much anybody with a YouTube is going to be the highest up there anyway, because the majority of the people that do the voting for this are going to be a younger audience. And then you get older guys
I
that
think
are like us that'll, we're going to put the guys that we love. So for me, I literally thought, I didn't know it was from 2012 to 2021, okay? So I thought it was the top 2021 riders.
right. I
And
think that you would be surprised at who's voting on this, and you can see it purely based on some of the people who are in here.
right,
Because
so I
Hoffman,
came into this because I thought it was unfair. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I really, Anthony Panza's killing it. This is his couple years or his year. I'm not taking anything away from him. That list going up there, I'm telling you, would be either Billy Perry or Anthony Panza. That Spencer Forsman should be in there. Scotty Cramner, and add another one. Not even a BMXer that's, those BMXers, obviously Scotty's situation is different, big boy and all that. But I mean, like, regular BMXers that don't have a YouTube channel, when you're talking about as a whole for everything, it's hard to put any of those guys in there that don't have a YouTube channel, because those guys, they reach more people, they do more than a majority of bike companies. They do a lot, and I'm trying to give them as much credit as possible. And
yeah,
I'm going to sound crazy, and people are going to think that, oh well, this is bad. No, this is not. This is the truth. Like, people that do that create and do a lot. Jay Dalton, like, those guys do more. So when I saw that list and I saw Dave up there, I had no clue it was from 2012 to 2021. Yes, Dave is amazing. Dave, Taj, Sean Burns, Joe Rich, all those guys. That's great. But I thought 2021, and for me in 2021, when I'm watching riders, you know, you're thinking of Hobie Doan. You're thinking, but then I say, all right, well, how much is Hobie doing? Hobie's really amazing, but is he making units and doing sales and pushing more of an influence? That's the way I'm looking at bike riding right now. Because if we look at people on here, older guys are only going to be influenced by what we lived for and what we were part of. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay Miron, Dave Mira, Todd,
listen,
Joe Rich.
I
I'm on
get,
a rant.
I get where you're coming from, and I want to let everyone know that your rant is based on what you thought this was and not what it is. I
I
also
know.
want to hold on.
Yeah.
I let you finish.
No, go ahead.
Uh, to clarify too, this is not a span of 2012 to 2021 in the top 10 in that time. It's a each year thing. And I think that the people who can see it a little better can see that easier. But Ricky, literally this list, you can tell that it's not voted on by kids purely by who's on this list. The people who are on Vital or in the that are in the forums posting and stuff is mostly older dudes that are posting in here. So like that's why you have Matt Hoffman and Chase Hawk and Aitken is still on here. No 14-year-old kid even knows who Mike Aitken is unless he like religiously searches for old videos and things. Sean Burns.
Or lives in a neighborhood where the older guys tell him he needs to know that.
So that means it's even a vote for Mike Aitken from a kid would be influenced by older people as well. But there's another thing on here that Sean Burns wasn't even like. Sean Burns is at the bottom of this list. He wasn't even on here in 2018, and now he's like rising up in popularity. And it's kind of crazy to see it. And you see where people have been through the years on this list.
I take back everything. I literally thought it was the top
Right.
highway, and it's hard to get past that because I was just like, "Holy crap!
Right.
How can that happen?" But
well, I think that there needs to be, because I mean, when you compare this to like Nora Cup, it's pretty much the same thing, but just voted on by anyone. But you can only vote once.
Nora Cup is all the companies get their little tiny vote things and they get to cast their votes. There's an
It's
email.
voted on by like 400 people within the industry.
Okay.
That's if you don't believe that, whatever. That's just what
If I brought
that's
back,
what they've said.
yes,
I
but
don't that's all
if
I
I
could
show
know.
you it, the emails that come from it, either way, I there is a need for those awards, and I like that they're doing those awards. With Vital BMX, I'm in BMX. How am I missing this? I felt so bad that I went to the forums on Vital and I just started reading. And the names that come up on Vital are a couple of the dudes that are in.
Yeah, isn't it funny? There's
It's
a
not funny. It's amazing. There was a video of me, you, and Catfish riding, and someone made an edit of it.
I never saw that. That's cool.
So I was excited.
Yeah, but this is a audience survey that Vital puts out every single year, and they post the results every year, and that's how they put out these plaque things. Like you saw Odyssey posted on their Instagram, or was it OTX, something or another posted on their Instagram. Like you go down here more often or further, and you see like fork to buy. Odyssey is at the top of that, far, far and away. Under it, the next one under it that's an actual company. Wow, S&M's coming back up. That's pretty cool.
So
So there's a lot of things on here that are voted on by people, and I think what I was getting at with their like this is an Aura Cup for normal people to vote on. Obviously, it's a little bit different in that there's not categories like park rider or whatever. It's
right.
just rider and parts wise. But I think it would be really cool if there was some sort of like mass organized thing. Obviously, it's going to be literally a popularity contest, but I still think it could be cool.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wish we could just get past. Okay, if it's about BMX and you run a thing about BMX, then stop doing. I got to make money, so I'm not going to support this and I'm not going
Well,
to
that's
support
never
that.
going to
And I got
stop existing because all of these websites
fine.
are
When you
about the
get
money.
bigger, shut up. When you get bigger, you can be the person to do it.
I
I'm just
will.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So it just sucks. I wish they could just stop with being egotistical and doing it. And I understand if they would hear me or this gets to them, I would be in trouble. I don't know the relationship between Kyle Carlson and Adam 22 or whoever's running the come up and the relationship between Fudger and those guys with Ride and stuff like that. But I know that the number one best site that's neutral as shit
BMX
has no
Union.
problem. Huh?
BMX Union.
BMX Union.
Can we
Like,
talk? Hold on. I want to say something because this is
go
a
ahead.
perfect place because of all right, but the fact that so many people are going to end up watching this, whatever, I still don't believe how many people supposedly watch these that I don't know about. But I'm going to say this because I feel like it needs to be heard. And the fact that the come up was better for BMX than any of the BMX media sites today. And it's hilarious whenever you think back on it because the come up did more for BMX and did more good things in BMX, including people and original things than any of the websites today. And it's kind of like sad to think about our mindset on the come up back then because there's a lot of people who are like, oh, the come up sucks. Adam 22 is so toxic. He's gross for BMX because he's influencing kids in the wrong way and everything. But then you look at it compared to what we have today. There was a new come up video where they were playing games of bike with pros. They were doing all kinds of stuff every single day almost. Today, you're lucky if you get one a week. I mean, I think Dig does a lot of original content, but nowhere near the amount that the come up did, and not on the same level.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the come up. 100%. In 2009, and they posted my thing. I thank Adam 22 for giving me my chance by putting me on the come up and giving me the amount of views and the people that I reached.
So then, I obviously, not obviously, people probably don't know this, but at the height of the come up, they were getting major ad money from companies, like insane. But you know why? Because they built the community around it and they had the value to bring them that ad money. You had to advertise on the come up because that's where everyone was at. These days, companies are supporting these websites, and it's like, well, to the average person looking at them, it's like, well, I guess this is what BMX is, when in reality, it's just the websites that are it's just the companies that are supporting the websites. And there's so much more going on in BMX than that. And it's crazy when you look back on it. Like, there's a perfect example. Jeff Mead, the Front Brake Brethren video is on his saved list forever. They did an Instagram slam with a whole bunch of front brake dudes in a spine mini at Ramp Riders.
Yes. And this is where you get into a thin line where people think it's shit talking or it's shit talking. It's not shit talking. I get it. Yes, it's a business. You need to make money. But guess what? If you love BMX, you can still make money and support and make money by doing things that helps BMX without feeling like, oh, well, I'm not going to fuck with them because they don't pay me. That's wrong. It just doesn't work. You can still get paid and you can still do things that help bring everybody together and still get paid from that without having to get paid
Can
from
I
it.
say my experience with this?
Yeah, go ahead. It's just
Because when you, obviously everyone that works at these companies would not be trying to make a living in BMX if they didn't love BMX. So first of all, I'm saying that because I realize we're like actively criticizing all of them. But what I'm going to say is that I put like, how do I want to say this right now? You can just see that it's more of a job for a lot of these people because the job side of things is they have to make their money and they're not doing the above and the beyond of things. And I do this criticism and I say these things because of the access that they have to these riders. Like Vital does a really good job with the access that he has to people like Daniel Dares and Logan Martin and Nick Bruce, and he travels the country. It's a very select demographic of people, but he's making original content with them, like the interviews that he did with all the Olympians, because there's a certain segment of BMX that's interested in that. And I think that the Come Up did such a good job of just, there's a group of people like in that area and so many people all over the place that they were constantly doing things with that people could consume and enjoy, and they brought value to themselves in that way. Whereas the other BMX media sites right now, like, where's the value at? You're just reposting things because you've got a big following rather than like creating a community around it. The community that exists right now for a lot of BMX media is
YouTube.
well,
It's YouTube, people they subscribe to on YouTube. That's how they get their information nowadays.
It's also, it comes from other pros who are like, oh, you got to follow this person because they're doing this stuff in BMX. But when you compare it to the past and what people have done, it's like, come on.
I use the word ride, our BMX, and I don't mean anything against because somebody put in there that he's obviously not right or anything. That shows how old I am. It's hard for me to call them BMX. I just can't. I'm used to saying ride BMX. I apologize. So I'm gonna BMX.
These days, everyone knows ride BMX means our BMX. I didn't realize we had to say it.
Right. So that's the hard part for me to do it. I'm not knocking those guys. I know they need to make a living. It's easier for me to judge and criticize that because I'm not doing that. But I'm telling you, I can still do what I love by working for the bike companies that I work for. And every single day, I call bike shops and I talk to bike shops and I do what I need to do. And I'm not just selling the companies that I work for. And I'm not just selling the other companies to help those companies brand go, but I'm selling BMX as a core. I'm selling BMX at the heart of it. I'm trying to make it last. So when I'm saying these things, I get if you take it out of context, you think I'm trying to dig or knock down people or hurt them. I'm not. I'm just saying that I really, 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 really wish we could just somehow work together. And this is where it goes is like, all right, Ricky, well, if you want to do that, make your own platform and start doing something. Okay, well, I do have a platform. Guess what my platform is? The Brant Moore Show.
And guess what? And this is a perfect segue. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
No, go ahead.
I've put in work. I still don't make enough money from this YouTube channel to pay my bills, and I couldn't support myself directly from this YouTube channel. But guess what? I put out a video every single day. I also have other jobs that I do that I have to work on pretty much every single day.
Now, are you doing that for financial gain, or are you doing that because you love BMX?
I would be making these videos and doing what I'm doing. I'd be talking to you right now if there was 0 people watching. Period.
100%. Me too. My whole point is I'm not digging on any of those guys. I'm happy. But those guys have a formula, and the formula that they use is outdated, and it just doesn't work anymore. It's not. I'm just the same age as those dudes. I'm gonna be 39 in like 2 weeks, in like 12 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be. People are texting me about the podcast already. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be 39. I'm the same age as them. I'm benefiting from BMX because I sell BMX and I do that. But with my job, I know it's my job to make BMX better. And yes, I do have a mouth. Yes, I do make mistakes. I do say things. I do things because I only know my side and I don't know their side. But I can tell you by being in BMX for the last 30 years, I've been here for 30 years. Like, I've been here for 30 years. I'm pretty sure those guys, you know, like Ryan Fudger's been here about the same time as me or a little longer. He's been in the industry way longer than me. But at the same time, it's like there's more to just knowing the industry and knowing the people. You have to ride your bike and be with the younger people that are coming up.
And
so then you can have a grasp of what's actually happening now. And then when people tell you like, hey, you're making a mistake, you have to stop, think, and go, okay, maybe I am doing this. Maybe I am doing that wrong.
And there's also the fact that somebody just said nothing wrong about making money, but it should not be all about that. And I think that's where we see a problem with some of these sites, is that you don't see most of what is put out there is stuff that's making them money, and they aren't going above and beyond. To build things in BMX, you have to build the community bigger. And I don't feel like posting mostly stuff from people that pay you to post things is going to help build that community. That's why things like the interviews on Vital are so good. The Unclicked podcasts are so good. Those things are building community. And I just think it's kind of sad that when we look back at how the come up was so hated by so many people for pretty much just what one person was doing, but at the same time, the come up did more for BMX on a daily basis than anyone does in the media world now.
BMX wouldn't be. That's just another chapter, and it's easier for us. Instead of 2010, when he switched it, well, before he switched it from, what do you call that? When you comment on shit.
Oh, anonymous.
Anonymous. Before he switched to anonymous, that's when it got crazy. Then he switched it, and then it wasn't there. Then he switched it to you have to put your name, and it calmed down a little bit. But I'm not. This is so hard for me because a part of me really bad wants to say fuck it and say what's on my mind, and then the other part of me is like, look, nothing will ever get done, nothing will be corrected if you don't speak out about it, and if you don't do it in a sophisticated way. Now, I'm not as popular as some of those dudes that have out there. I just have a voice, and I work in a certain situation, and I sell BMX, and I talk to the people that support BMX. Adam French is in here right now. He owns Downtown BMX. He supports BMX to the fucking core. He lives in the Carolinas, all right? He supports it so big that a majority of the guys in here don't even realize that when they bought bike parts online, they were buying it from him. At one time when Dan's comp was gone, he put BMX on his shoulders and he carried it. Then you have the Secret BMX. Then you have LB's and you have Empire and you have Fu. at Epic BMX. You have all these guys, and for me, those are the lifeline and the bloods that I talk to every single day, and they give me the power to love BMX even more because what they're trying to do is not put their faces out in the public, but they're trying to support all of us. Because let's be honest, if nobody buys bike parts, what happens?
Rhetorical question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's no more BMX companies left.
Well, nobody's going to stop completely stop buying bike parts because we all want to keep riding. But somebody said this is building community. And you're not going to see the people at the very top doing things like this because I don't know. I'm not going to say because anything because I don't know anyone's reasoning. But like, I feel like there's no excuse for how easy it could be to just do more and do things that would build the community with together in general at all. Whenever you already have all the people around, you already have the backing by companies. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be in a position where you know that that you have this company, whatever, paying advertising on the website, and all you might have to do even more and build even more and potentially bring in even more viewers and more ad revenue, be able to have more value to earn more money for that advertising just by asking that, hey, can we do this thing? Like what USL BMX did. He came in, he's literally said on here that in like a 30-minute drive or an hour-long drive, whatever it was, he had more than half of the shops for that first USL BMX contest, or not shops, half of the companies and sponsors on board saying, yes, let's do it. And now look, he's just repeatedly doing more and more and more, and all these companies are sticking with it. Like, it's not hard to do more in here. And I feel like it sucks to look back and say what we do about the come up.
And you know what's so great? It was like we have 30 people here. What is today? What's the date today? I'm not the date.
August
but
31st on a Tuesday.
Right? We have 30 people on here. We have bike shop guys. We have BMX lovers. We have YouTubers that are on here. We have old riders, young riders, new riders. And we all have a common ground, exactly like Adam French said. And that common ground, 100%, is we love BMX.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason we have these conversations, and like, yes, I'm very aggressive and passionate about what I say, and it gets me in trouble. Trust me. Usually, after we get done with these, someone calls me, and it turns into a grudge match, and I get yelled at, or they like what I say, or they don't like what I say. But I try to do things to open up something because I feel like people will talk and say something, but it doesn't get heard. Like, especially to the person they're trying to talk to about it. For me and you, we just want everybody to work together. I don't give a fuck about
money.
view
Just needs to
count
stop
and
being something. That's what I was trying to get at by saying, like, I've made videos on this channel and done this for going on 6 years now, actually past 6 years now, and I did it. I'm still doing it at a deficit of like to pay my bills if I was doing this full time. Like, yeah, I get you gotta feed your families, take care of your kids, whatever you gotta do, but like sticking your neck out there a little bit and doing a little bit more, taking that evening to make a video with somebody that you wouldn't have had, or pay somebody to do it. Like, I guarantee that any media site, USL proves it. They could just say, hey, we have this idea for your rider who we're close to. Can we get a little bit of budget to go and film this in one evening, and it'll make it a video content, Like, money, I just hate that, like, there's so many things that could happen but don't, just because we don't know if we're gonna get the return on it. Well, guess what? BMX pros are literally putting their blood, sweat, and sometimes tears into riding for not making enough money. And also, everyone's saying how cool Road Fools was. I made a post on Facebook about Road Fools and how like easy it could be to do it again. literally, I had a.
That budget.
You
Oh
don't need a
my God.
budget. Look at how people are traveling right now. Like, just get four teams, four companies that are gonna like go on a road trip anyway to come together and agree that they're gonna put their videos from that road trip all in one place. Like they're already gonna go on the trips anyways. They already do them on shoestring budgets anyways. They're on my post like on Facebook years ago. I already had Robbie from Eastern said, "I'm down. I'm down. Just let me know." Like
Yes, yes. I'm saying from the model, from what I heard when Roadfuls did theirs,
you might be
I
talking about Megatour. Megatour, yes, that was insane because they're using tour buses and all that. I'm just talking about trips.
they were using tour buses during Roadfuls too. The price on that thing was super expensive, but that was for DVDs and filming and the way they did filming. Yes, it is 20 times easier. You know why it's 20 times easier? I said, and I put it on my other page, and I said, who would like to start a GoFundMe
Yeah.
to start a Roadfuls thing? And I had, I'm not even kidding you, hundreds and hundreds and big name dudes in there that were like, I'm down. I'm ready to go. I can picture so many great things. We don't even have to call it Roadfuls. It doesn't even have to be props. It could
Mm-hmm.
be a whole new thing where you just get a van, grab some people. You know how much plane tickets cost right now?
They're not
You can
crazy.
vote. You can do this right now. Look, I can call I can call 20 people in my phone right now that are pro BMXers that are really big names and ask them, "Hey, look, I'll get you a plane ticket. Come meet me out here. We're going to travel and go from so to so. See if your sponsors will give you a per diem and let's figure this out." And this whole time while we go, you'll shoot live on your phone one day. I'll shoot live on mine. He'll shoot live on his. And each pro will take turns using their phone to shoot live. And they'll just shoot that day, and everyone could watch that. And they could all come together. Plane tickets are so cheap. Bus tickets are so cheap. The problem that we have with this whole deal and this going is, number one, how is a company, they're always going to say this, how do I recuperate my money? Well, easy, by putting people out there so people want to buy stuff and be a part of it. Number two, how do we get these guys to work together because they're not on the same team? Doesn't matter. When you do a big, huge jam and everybody gets together, like in the dawns of the streets, everybody loves everybody, man. BMX is a thing about getting everybody together.
And when you look at the groups of friends that are out there, most people who are riding in any given area that have a bunch of pros together, they're all on different teams anyways.
It's possible. You just got me motivated. God damn it.
Well, you work with Merit, you could help make it happen.
Well, I
Just saying. I mean, I think it's entirely possible, and it just takes somebody to do
I
it.
can't say what we're doing, but we're doing something, and the something is I can't say.
That's
But
fine.
when it comes to fruition, whatever not, then I'll say, hey, remember when I was talking about that? Yada yada.
Well, look at USL. USL could do it. I guarantee they could do it. And maybe that's something that's in Francis's plans, but he's already put on contests with multiple different companies and multiple riders from these companies involved. So like there's that too.
What's up, Preston? Yeah, what that guy does is amazing. That game of bike that he did was amazing. All those videos he's done is amazing. And he's doing that on a shoestring budget. God, you know how many kids, say 10 pros in a van were driving through wherever you live. They said, hey, Brant, do you have a place we can stay? I'm 100% saying that you would figure out a place for them to stay or help them out, or they can stay at your house.
Yeah.
It could work.
I 100% agree, and I think that there's a lot of things that could happen. Who is going to win USL House Park? You know, I have a feeling that Reed Stark might win. It was
Did
announced.
he win?
Yeah, he did. It was already announced. I knew he was gonna win from the start, though. Watching his video was insane. Putting Catfish and Seth Kimbrough in the same trip was crazy. So just imagine if instead of it being the USL BMX house
All right, here. How about
party.
this? Fuck this. Do you have a word thing? You can put a word up here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're making an imaginary road trip. Okay, we're gonna call this.
What are we calling it?
We're gonna call it. We're not greedy trip. Okay, put that in there. All right. Okay, group chat. All you guys that are inside here. Here's what we're gonna do. We have 10 pros that we're gonna bring on this. And I want you guys to pick the 10 pros. Now, the 10 pros that we're going to pick on this have to be riders that
Hold on, we can do polls. Let's do polls. Rider number 1. We'll make them pick between 4 people.
Okay.
Or we could pick the top 2 voted from each one to make it take shorter.
All right, how do we do
Riders 1 and 2. We just pick 4 options and I write them down here.
Yeah, but how do we can't pick it? They gotta pick it.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just thought this would be an easier way to make it happen quicker.
All right, group chat. You guys got to think of 10 riders that you want to bring on a road trip, and we're gonna make our own road trip. And these are the guys we're gonna bring on there. It has to be 10 riders that have touched their bike in the last 2 months. So that means if you haven't seen a video or any Instagramming from any pro that hasn't rode his bike in 2 months, he can't be on the trip. All right? So anybody understands what I'm saying on here, they'll probably get what rider is going to be knocked off here because there's a few riders that never post on Instagram. All right, so somebody said Hoder.
Garrett, 2 for Hoder, so should I just... Do we need polls for this, or do we just put them in there?
Well, let's just see. Give us some riders, guys. We got 31 people in here.
Trey Jones, Charlie Crumlish. You can list more than one. Just don't say it more than once. Matt Ray, Nathan Williams, Dave Crone. Ooh, Dave Crone.
Hoder has been on there the most so far, and Trey Jones.
Hoder's on there. Trey's only been on here. Oh, there's 2 for Trey.
Yeah.
Brandon Began, Matt Nordstrom, Spencer, Maddie,
There's
Jay,
too many Maddies.
Billy
They got to
Perry,
explain what Matt.
Matt Ray and Matt Nordstrom. There.
Ooh, somebody just used a name going right to my heart.
Rat Boy, Anthony Pamza. Martinez. Ooh. Rick Thorne, Ryan Nyquist, Devin Smiley, Began. Began's been on there twice.
Okay.
I'll just start listing the people who get put on here twice.
Oh, that's dope. Somebody put Luke Podolsky on there. Luke Pedals. That's fucking dope.
That is cool.
Hoder again. So Hoder for
Elstrand.
sure. Billy Perry for sure. Eric Elstram.
Billy Perry was on here twice.
Yep. Matty Cramner's been on here 3 times. Billy Perry's been on here 3 times.
Matty Kramer was on here twice. No, same person put him twice.
Okay.
Billy Perry, I guess. I guess.
Yeah, dick. Come on, there's 30 people on here. I know you guys got fingers. Use them. Oh, that was gross.
I felt good. Courage Adams.
Adam tried to trick us. He put Fox, then he put Chris Fox.
Huh. We need 5 more people. 6 more people.
Damn.
I didn't put Perry. Yeah, Billy
Spencer
Perry.
Forsman. You gotta put Spencer Forsman.
You think so?
Yeah, because there's been Forsman, there's been Trey Jones and Matt Kramer more than.
I don't know how to spell his name. He's gonna be upset with me. As if he's gonna see this.
All right, somebody made a really good point. once are we at 8 riders yet?
We're at 7.
Okay. Well, once we figure out that 8th one, Panza. Do you have Panza in there?
No.
Put Panza on there.
No.
What?
He's not allowed on this list.
Yeah, put him on there. Okay. So somebody made a good point. We need one skate park dude. When I mean skate park dude, we need like somebody put Chris Fox and stuff like that. We
Dovey.
need one of those dudes, and we need a Flatlander in there.
Simone. Benny L. Corey and Jay. Yumi. Luke Pedals. Simone again.
Yeah, thanks, Taco Slurpee. We appreciate it.
What happened?
Got a $10?
Yo, thanks, dog. I guess I gotta put Simone. 2 people put him on there.
No. We need one big skate park dude. We got to mix it up because we have all street riders in there.
Okay. Dovey. Dovey is going on. Oh, nope. Second person. Never mind. I was gonna put Dovey, but he put it twice. Thank you,
Mattias,
Taco Slurpees. What?
Matthias.
Matthias.
Whatever. That's our Flatland.
Has he been on there more than once?
Yeah, that's another person that put him in there.
Alright, there we go. I'll spell his name right, too. We got 2 more. Jay Dowton has been on there a lot.
All right, put him in there. He rides skate park.
We got 1 more spot.
All right. So now, for this last spot, just like Road Pulls BMX, you guys have to choose a character that's in BMX.
The personality.
So, you got to pick my guy, Eddie Collier. You got to pick Kareem Williams. Give me somebody else.
You, Catfish.
Oh, me, Catfish.
Tom Dugan.
No Tom Dugan.
He's a character. Crandall. Leland Thurman.
Oh, Leland Thurman would be sick.
Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams isn't a character, though. Ryan Williams is himself. At least it seems like it.
All right, guys. Somebody give us some characters.
Adam French is going to lose his mind if we don't put Ryan Williams on this list. Big Daddy. Ooh, Big Daddy.
And Big Daddy's riding again?
Big Daddy is... You're going to have to get him...
Yeah, Big Daddy's the personality. Put him
All
in
right,
there.
now, we need to see if there's any on this list that people think should go away and trade for somebody else.
You don't have everybody in there, fool.
What do you mean? I have 10 on here.
You wrote every 10 in there.
What do you mean I wrote every 10 in there? I wrote a list of 10.
Okay, well, the computer's taking way too long.
They're all here.
Okay.
The MC must be Crandall. Nah, the MC could be like somebody from this era, like Big Boy or something.
Who are we going to have film this? We have to have a filmer, too.
Oh, jeez. Who's going to film it? Is there anybody who needs swapped out, first of all?
All right. You guys tell us who to swap out.
Sorry, Big Daddy to me is always Kevin Jones.
That dude's amazing, though.
Who's filming? Who we haven't filmed? Dude. Adam French is going to lose his mind if we don't put Ryan Williams on this list.
I saw a couple people say trade Panza for Dennis McCoy.
You saw Jeff Mead say that.
I keep seeing Dennis McCoy. Oh, it is him just saying that.
That's funny. Taco, Team Weed, Andrew Knight films it. Charlie Crumlish, I don't know if that's saying you should film it or not. It could have been.
Yo, Charlie Crumlish filming it, and then with the antics would be pretty dope if you think about it.
I mean, yeah, he definitely captures the vibe.
Oh,
Greg
that's awesome, man.
Molinterno.
That what's his name? Rowdy said Greg Molinterno. That's awesome that he knows who that is. That's sick. I think
Dennis
Crumlish for the film.
Crumlish. Who's filming it?
Crumlish should be filmer and editor. Think about him editing it. Aliens, pigeon guts, weird things to do with marijuana. People like his videos.
Oh, I know. I like his videos. Uh, there does need to be a trail dog on this list, doesn't there?
All right.
So we gotta swap somebody out. Who's getting swapped?
Who's getting swapped out for a trail dude?
Oh, do we put a girl on the list?
Do we put what?
A girl on the list.
Not right now. We're not getting that hardcore.
Okay.
All right. This
Fair
is the
enough.
X Games. No girls.
I didn't say it. When this gets clipped, it wasn't me. God dang, that was Nastasio instead of Big Daddy. Corey?
Big Daddy's the character.
I would rather have Nastasio and Big Daddy together than switching them.
Let's be honest.
Jeff does say you need a chick on there too.
Nothing against.
All right. I'm swapping Anthony Panza for somebody who rides trails.
Okay.
Or
I say we put Corey Nastasio in there because Corey Nastasio hasn't been on a road full since.
Yeah, but is he gonna want to hang out with all these young people in a van?
Yeah, because he's gonna whoop their fucking ass.
Okay, fair enough.
This is all make believe, all right?
Fair enough. Now, who do we trade for a female BMX rider because we have to?
Really?
Yeah, really.
You're so lame.
Hoder's already on here for trails.
No. We're not going to take any of them on. Guess what?
What?
The woman's more superior than anything. She gets on there and she's her own. So
she's spot 11?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Fuck that. She can be by herself. All right.
Who is
it? You guys name the girl rider.
Who is it? All chick road fools would make serious money. I mean, with the way that the Olympics went, I wouldn't be surprised if stuff went down like that.
All right, guys. You guys got to put a girl there.
Come on. Ryan Williams, if you don't get on the list, I will stop buying Merit. We're going to need a mega super chat to put Ryan Williams on this list right now. Nothing against Ryan Williams. Ricky just doesn't want him on the list.
Who doesn't?
You don't.
I have nothing against him.
Paris, Gina Petrelli. I have nothing against Ryan Williams for the record as well. He's shreds. Nikito, Charlotte, Gina.
He's too damn good.
We got 2 for Gina. Keep it going, people. 2 for Nikita. 3 for Nikita. The gold medal chick, that's 2 for Charlotte.
Come on, guys. I guess most of the guys in here don't know any girls that ride.
Or they're just slow.
Oh, my God. Someone put New Mexico. She's dope. Miss Jib. Put her in there.
The chick from New Mexico. How do you know that? I did not know. I don't know where people are from like that.
Well, because she's fucking dope at riding, man. Miss Jib's dope. See there? Hell yeah.
Paris has been on here 3 times as well.
All right, looks like Nikita's winning this, to be honest with you.
Nikita is definitely winning so far. All right, so far it's Nikita, Paris. Nikita or Paris? Is there one more in here? I barely know anyone that rides. Don't feel bad. It's not a big deal. What am I coming into? Man, I don't know either. Charlotte, Angie, Paris, Angie. Oh my God, all the Angies just flew in.
Did
Nikita.
Angie just come in the cuff?
I don't know. A bunch of people just said Angie. All right. Angie, Paris, or Nikita. Pick one.
Oh,
Everyone.
wow, they are.
Oh, wait. Guess what? I have this.
What?
Lady
Yeah. Put it in there.
Shredder.
If you guys are just joining us right now, we're making our own road fulls. And it's a trip of 10 pro riders. And then there's one person in there that's the MC clown dude. And we have one girl that's going to be in there as the 11th rider. We have one flatlander, one trail rider, and then the rest all-around riders. And then our filmer is going to be Charlie Crumish and editor. Charlie's going to be the filmer and editor. Oh my God. Yo. Adam French just put... Look at his set.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to spell Nikita's last name.
Oh my God. Read what he
Ryan would make a good girl. All right, we have one more. I'm going to put Charlotte on there just because she won gold medal at the Olympics.
Okay, so we're going to do this We're Not Greedy trip, and it's going to be 10 of these riders.
Well, and once I get enough big enough YouTube channel, I'll sponsor this trip and make it happen in real life.
Yeah, so you guys got to start voting. Holy crap.
Nikita's coming in hot with the win so far. Holy crap, what? Oh, she just got taken over. Not quite, though.
Keep voting, guys.
It's
Keep
neck
voting.
and neck. I think everyone here's from America because they're all voting for the Americans. Paris is in the lead.
Oh, wow. She just bumped up. Nikita was killing it for a second.
Yeah. What was it, 75%?
So we got the 10 riders plus a girl. Charlie Crumish is going to film it and edit it. Right now, we're voting for the girl. Oh, neck to neck. Paris and Nikita are tying up right now.
20 votes. R. Willie is a sick dude for sure. Yeah, R. Willie would be sick on this list, but Ricky won't let me put him on there.
Shut the fuck up. We're already picking the girls. He missed his chance.
He should have been in here.
Hey, how am I against him? I posted a scooter clip today. Suck my ass.
Come on, Angie. Keep getting the votes in. We got 30-something people in here. Oh, Paris and Nikita are tied again. What up from New Zealand? Damn.
Dude, look at how many votes. We got 23 votes out of 32 people.
I thought Trey Jones was a girl. Team SAF's in here.
Cut it off once it hits 30? 25 votes.
25. 2 more votes. Come on.
2 more votes.
Team SAF's in here.
Yeah. That's Evan. Oh, 1 more vote.
Oh,
who's it going to be? Oh, my God. It's
They're tied. They're all tied. All 3 of them are on.
No. You can't do that.
There's 1 vote to tiebreak it, and Nikita takes it.
Did she?
Yep.
We have it, boys. This is the greatest way of doing it. I'm telling you. All right. So, we got 10 riders.
Oh, Angie and Nikita are tied now.
The other one is a dirt rider, right? We have a dirt rider in there, correct?
We got Corey Anastasio.
Okay, we have older, younger, mid-sized, mid-grade. For all you weed smokers, we got mid-grade or whatever, mids. Charlie Crumish is editing and filming.
Charlie can ride in there too.
Yeah, but no, he can't. He's filming.
He's gonna do
get
both.
lost.
He's gonna get a clip.
He's gonna talk to aliens. All right, you got to put editing.
Got it.
All right. Now, this is the next thing. All right, we have to figure out where the trip starts.
Oh, man.
All right. Now,
how do we do that?
So, looking at all the riders, we almost have to figure out where they all live. So, let's see. Hoder's in Washington. Trey Jones is in Florida. Began's in California.
Literally the first 4 are in all the corners of the U.S. Almost.
Right. Okay, so Where do you think we should start this trip? Should we start it centralized and
Kona.
everybody meets in the middle?
They start at Nowhere BMX compound, and they all have to get a clip there.
Okay, so before we lay that rules, we have to figure out what state they're gonna start in.
Nebraska.
Do we centrally locate it?
Nebraska, smack dab center of the U.S.
All right, perfect. All right, so location, the trip starts in Nebraska.
I gotta add that text in here.
Somebody said Hawaii. You ain't going nowhere once you get to Hawaii.
Yeah, you won't be able to afford it.
Hell no.
Start.
Adam French has put Kona in here 100 times.
That's
But he's
funny.
talking about Kona in Florida. But that's already been done.
There. Now what?
Okay, so we're going to start in there. How long of a trip are we going to do this? Are we going to do it like
6
how Road
months.
Folk did it for a week? You can't afford 6 months, fool. No, be realistic. Do a 1-week trip.
Sure.
Okay, so Nebraska. We're starting off in Nebraska. All right? If we're starting off in Nebraska, over at the compound, where do we go next from Nebraska? By the way, where the fuck is Nebraska?
The middle of the U.S.
Okay, well, where do we go next? Somebody said 10 days. All right, 10 days is good enough, just in case, because people need to take a break. People could get hurt. 10 days is good.
Fair enough. Done.
Okay, now, do you have a way of putting a map up there or something so we could figure out how to map this?
Oh my goodness.
Dude, we're going hardcore. If this is something, we're going to make this a reality, okay? We got 37 people in here that are part of this BMX fantasy trip that we're trying to plan right now.
This is funny. There. We've got a map. If Brant was cool, I would pay him for 6 months. I guess I'm not cool.
I love Adam. He's the man. All right, so looking on the map, which I cannot see right now, you have a way of like drawing with like a red or something, or putting a little car and we can move the car button to something, right?
I could draw. I just do this.
Oh my God. DFJ said something so dope.
Dawn of the
Streets and then end at Swamp Fest. Damn it. That was a good idea.
Okay, I can draw now. But I can't undo it, so once it's done, it's done.
Okay, so give me the surrounding areas.
Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, Iowa, Missouri, South Dakota, Wyoming.
All right. I'm going to be very honest with you. Somebody suggested something and we're going there. We're going to Kansas City to hang out with Dennis McCoy.
Kansas City, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Missouri. I don't know which one that's in.
I don't know either. Kansas City, where is it at?
What state's that in? I don't know. I know there's a Kansas City and not Kansas. It might be Oklahoma. Should I do one with the states on it, though? Or the cities on it? So we can...
Yeah, but I can't see the shit anyway because your computer's so far back. Dude, we're getting to Colorado. Colorado's going to kill it. But what we're going to do is we're going to meet pros in areas. So we're just trying to map this out right now.
Okay. Missouri. Kansas City is in Missouri. So we're going from Nebraska to Missouri.
Well, we're going from the compound. What is that compound called?
Nowhere.
The Nowhere Fast. So we're going from the Nowhere Fast compound.
I can't see my cursor on my freaking thing. There we go.
Just make a route on Google Maps.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Why would we do that?
Okay, makes sense.
I should actually just do that.
Okay. Restart over.
Yeah, we're going to vote on all new riders. Start it all over from the beginning. Okay, here we go. This is the start of our trip.
Hold on, Corona.
Okay. Directions. That is the start. Zoom out. I can't believe we didn't think about Google Maps. We're idiots.
Who cares? We're old.
Okay, where are we going?
All right. So we're going to Kansas City. We're going to hang out with Dennis McCoy.
First,
Okay.
that's where we're going?
Yes.
Missouri?
Yep.
Boom. 2 hours,
All right.
36 minutes.
How long?
2 hours, 3 hours now. It's
All
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. All right. We're all going to land there. Dennis McCoy is going to tell tons of stories. He's going to do 900 tire taps. And we're all going to smile and love it.
Where are we going from there?
Are
we going to go visit Hoffman after that in Oklahoma? Huh? Are we going to go visit Hoffman in Oklahoma?
Yes, we are. We're going to ride vert. We're going to the vert ramp. We're
Tulsa?
going to meet Matt
Is it
Hoffman.
in Tulsa?
Huh?
Is it Tulsa? Ooh, that's far.
How far is it?
6.5 hours.
All right, wait, hold on. What about Nashville? How far is Nashville?
Probably like 8 or 10 hours from Kansas City.
Shit. All right. Let's just go meet Matt Hoffman. That just makes sense. All right?
Okay. So we're in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's near Texas. We'd have to go back up to get to Colorado.
So, I'm the type of rider where I'm sick and tired of seeing Texas. So we're skipping Texas 100%. What comes after Oklahoma? Like, what's surrounding Oklahoma?
Kansas is north of it. Arkansas's there. New Mexico. Colorado's kind of there. When's this happening?
Colorado's right there, right?
Kinda, but not really. You'd probably want to go somewhere in Kansas first.
Yeah, but we already went to Kansas.
No, we went to Kansas City and Missouri. We drove around Kansas.
Okay.
Here, this is happening once my YouTube channel gets big enough to fund it.
All right, so we're going to go to Colorado, and we're going to go to Colorado Springs, and we're going to go ride with Troy McMurray.
Colorado Springs.
Troy McMurray.
And Duncan Gore.
Oh my God, yes.
Making all these young people.
We're going to stop at Pedal Action.
That's a 16.5-hour drive. We have to stop in the middle somewhere.
Son of a bitch. All right, well, where else do we got? How far is New Mexico?
Just as far. But probably not quite as far. You could go to Albuquerque.
All right, check how far Albuquerque is.
All right. Albuquerque. That's 16 hours as well.
All right, we're not going to Albuquerque, all right? These bike riders can barely watch an Instagram that's 7 seconds long. There's no way in the world these fuckers can sit in a car for 16 hours.
You right. Well, we're going to have to go up to Kansas or something then.
All right, fuck this. This is fictional right now. We're going to hang out with Troy McMurray and them, all right? And Duncan Gore. Doesn't matter if it's 16 hours, all right?
Okay.
So, you know where we're going after this?
Where are we going? Utah to hang out with Behringer and Tate Raskelli?
We're going to Roy, baby, and we're going to hang out with Matt Behringer.
Roy what? Utah?
I think it's Roy, Utah.
Boom. That's another... Oh, that's the whole trip, not from one to the other. This part, I don't know how far this part is because it doesn't say. Ooh, I just took it off the route. What did I just do?
Don't take it off the route, man.
No, we're good. It's a 25-hour drive from the start. Okay, we're good.
All right, so we're hanging out with Matt Behringer. We're getting fucking badass. We got enough to go meet up with Mike Aitken, go and ride some trails. We can go hang out with Tate. Tate can throw his wheel around and go fucking fishing. Good job, buddy. And then we're going to leave from there. Let me see. Utah. What's around Utah? We're going to Las Vegas. We're going to hang out with Ryan Mills. That's where we're going. And Metal George.
I'm trying to get you in on the screen so we can have you in there too.
All right,
yeah, he's there. He's a little bit there.
All right.
Kinda. Oh, you can't even see my list.
We're going to Las Vegas afterwards.
I need to make my screen a little smaller here. Boom. Okay, that over. Make it a little smaller. I'm just reorganizing things so that we can see. This is literally a vomit of a screen right now, but it's okay. So we're going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. All right, we're
Viva Las Vegas.
we drive all the way through Utah, stopping at the Fish Lake National Forest for a pee.
All right, we're hanging out with Ryan Mills. We're going to go to Anthem Skate Park. Oh, and we're going to stop by TJ Lavin's compound, and we're going to
Boom.
ride there. Ooh, we just got a $20 gas.
Half a gas tank, boys. Add it to the fund.
Another $20, boys.
Add it to the fund.
Thank you.
you. By the way, thank you, Major.
All right.
Thank you.
From Las Vegas, you guys guessed it. We're going down to Arizona, and we're going to hang out with the Skunk Bros. We're going to go hang out with Lance. We're going to go hang out with Fatty Patty. And we're going to go and hang out with Rat Boy.
What's the city?
Phoenix, Arizona, baby.
Phoenix,
Arizona.
And then from there we go down to Mexico where everybody gets murdered by the cartel.
Really? That's where you went with it? What about the donkey show? You didn't even let the donkey show go on.
I'm just kidding. Wow, we're making a pretty good trip here. This is a long one. 36 hours of driving.
Yeah, but this is a 10-day trip, okay? All right.
So first day you're in nowhere. Second day you're in Kansas, Tulsa. Third and fourth day between Tulsa and Colorado Springs. Fifth and sixth day between Colorado Springs and Roy. Sixth and seventh to get from Roy to Nebraska or to Las Vegas. 7th and 8th to Phoenix. We got to round it out. 8th, 9th, and 10th.
8th, 9th, and 10th. Where are we at right now?
Phoenix.
Well, we're definitely not going to fucking San Diego because nobody lives there that anyone cares about. So let's skip San Diego.
I love it.
Oh, okay. We are going to San Diego. But we're going to ride with Vic Murphy over at his house.
Boom. San
Boom.
Diego with Vic
San
Murphy
Diego.
to round out the trip. This is a good trip. So we've got the We're Not Greedy tour for 10 days with Hoder, Trey Jones, Brandon Began, Billy Perry, Spencer Forsman, Maddie Kramer. I can't read that name because it's got darkness behind it. I'm going to have to close it and open it again. Corey Nastasio, Matthias Dandois, Jay Doughton, Big Daddy, Nikita Ducaro, filmed and edited by Charlie Krumlish.
How many people do you think overdose on this fucking trip?
I say none.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, this would be the best.
All right, who's going to fight first? I bet you Corey Nastasio gets sick of Trey Jones whining and punches him in the face.
Something. Well, either way, it'll be hard to put. So, let's look at what sponsors will be a part of this, though. So, starting off with the first person, Hoder, we have S&M.
I got this. I'm adding them in there.
Okay. So Hoder with S&M.
Trey Jones would have Sabrosa and Shadow for sure.
Yep.
Because they would definitely support something like this. Began would Merritt. Merritt would help.
No,
Colt for sure. Well, Billy Perry would be Merritt then.
Yeah.
Spencer Forsman, Husky Nation.
Hell yeah.
Maddie Kramer.
Jay Dalton could sponsor him for it, so we'll just put Jay Dalton too. I'm joking.
Maddie Kramer. Maddie Kramer's sponsored by himself.
No, Scotty Cramner can sponsor him.
Okay, fine. Nasty Vans. Matthias Haro. Jay Doughton, YouTube, Google. Google. Big Daddy, the dentist.
Dentistry.
Nikita gets sponsored by Black & Decker because she actually is sponsored by Black & Decker.
That's dope. Charlie Crumish will be team lead.
Well, Charlie's being hired. He doesn't need a sponsor.
Yeah, but team lead's got to be a part of this. So team lead's in there too. So that means we have to have a guest clip, and the guest clip has to be that one Russian dude with the afro, because that guy fucking kills it on a bike.
True. I should make this text black so we can actually read it. Hopefully this is better. Kind of a little better. This is hilarious and awesome. I'm sorry that this can't be read. I cannot wait to make this its own video on YouTube.
You're gonna do this?
Heck yeah. I can do it right after the stream and clip it out as its own thing.
Oh, you are?
Hell yeah.
Look at you, dude, taking advantage of those views, bro. Get that. But look at this idea. Here's an idea for you. All right, we've had what, 3 donations so far today?
Yeah.
Those 3 donations could probably play for 1 plane ticket. Imagine.
No, that's like $30. You're not getting a plane.
No. Let's just say full amount of money. Quit taking away. Let's just say we made a GoFundMe.
50. Okay, I know how much it costs for plane tickets to Nebraska because I'm going there in 2 weeks. It costs $300 round trip.
Okay. So what's the math? 300. Let's just say
300 times 11.
300 times 11.
Let's actually do this math.
It's $3,300.
Hold on, I'll get out the calculator, and we'll actually do this math.
All right. So for plane tickets, this is an average. There's 12 people, so it's gonna be 3,600.
3,600. How much per day for food?
How much per day? Each rider gets each rider gets $10 per day.
Per day, $10 whole for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They have their own money. We can't afford this.
Okay, I get it. It's
No,
more authentic this way, I guess.
Okay, think about this. A 10-day trip, 11 people you're giving $10 to. That's $1,100. All right, we're not that rich. All right, we're trying. Okay, they get $10 a day from us. If they spend it on weed or alcohol the first day, fucking sucks for them. So that's $1,100.
That's $4,700 so far.
$4,700. All right. Now, if you look at the trip that it says there, what is it saying? Gas. How many miles?
We'll just say 3,000 miles.
Okay, so 3,000 miles. How much is the average gas right now?
$3?
Let's say. No, hell no.
Gas is $3 here.
Yeah, $3 where you live. Okay, let's say average gas is $3. All right,
we'll call it $3.25 just to be gracious.
Okay. So, $3.25. How many gallons does a van use, or whatever? Not. We're gonna take a big van. So let's say we take like one of those U-Haul.
10 mile, 8 to 10. Is that accurate?
Gallon?
I would guess that. Or here, we can Google it. That's the beauty of the internet.
All right.
U-Haul gas mileage. Around 10 miles per gallon. There you go. Dang, I'm good. I'm good. 3,000 divided by 10. That's 300 times 3.25. That's 975. That's 56.75.
Oh, 56.75. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we got to buy dinner every single night for them. So we'll give them a $10 per diem, but we're going to buy dinner for them every single night. But if we buy dinner, they're only allowed...
Hold on. We screwed this all up.
How?
Because we're doing 11 people, not 12. Or 13 because someone's got to drive the bus.
Fuck. Okay.
We got to start this over. Start over.
No, not start it over.
Yes, we got to start over. I already reset it. We got to figure out who's driving the bus anyways.
Who's driving the bus?
Yeah, who's driving? Who's driving?
All right, hold on. All right, guys, you got to tell us who's driving the fucking bus. Now we fucked up. Come on.
Crandall's driving the bus.
All right, Crandall's driving the bus.
Let me add it on here. We gotta do this right. I can't wait for people to watch this. I'm so
Yo,
stoked.
Team Saf made a good point. Charlie should fucking drive too.
Charlie can
Let's
drive.
save money.
Fair enough. We're
Yeah,
saving
fuck it.
money. Charlie's
All right,
driving.
so go back to the thing we had on there.
I don't know what it was.
Oh my god.
All right. 12 people. 12 people, is that right?
Yes. Times $300.
Yes.
So $3,600, correct?
You're good.
Right?
Yep. Plus $10 a day. So 12 times 10 times 10. That's 1,200.
1,200. 4,800.
Yep.
Okay, so we're at
975 was still for gas.
Okay.
5775.
57.75. Okay, then we're gonna buy them dinner every single night. The most that they can spend, we're gonna spend on them per plate is $15.
Every night. So 15 times 12 times 10. 1,800.
Okay, 1,800 for food.
We're gonna have to add to this too as like a oopsie budget. How much are we paying Charlie?
Huh?
How much are we paying Charlie?
We have to figure that out later. Hold on, let's do this budget before we finish Charlie, okay?
Okay.
I can actually call Charlie right now and ask Charlie how much he'd want.
We don't have that kind of time for to explain this whole thing.
So, all right. Now we got to figure out hotel rates.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
Let's choose a hotel that we go to every single night because we'll get points if we use the same hotel.
Holiday Inn, Red Roof Inn, Waffle House, parking lot.
No. Think of hotels like
Holiday Inn, Red Roof Inn, Marriott, Days Inn.
No, Days Inn are always crackheads.
Best Western. Airbnb.
Let's go. No, wait. Fuck, Airbnb might be good. Airbnb might save us.
Airbnb, you can get discounts too. You put one of the people in the van, you put Corey Anastasio in charge of Airbnbs, and he just asks people in the next town that you're going to.
Okay, let's say we do Airbnb, and the Airbnbs cost us $300 a night.
Oh, that's another $3,000. That's gonna be low too, because that's saying you got to get a whole entire place that'll sleep 12 people.
Motherfucker, I had 14 people in a 1-bedroom hotel suite.
Okay.
People were sleeping under the chairs in Las Vegas. It's BMX. If these pros ain't willing to get bed bugs, then I don't know why they're pros.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so there's that. What else do we need?
We got 31 people in here still staying with us. I like this. Okay, so we got hotels, we got gas, we got per diem, we got their food. We rented the vehicle.
We flew them out.
We flew them out, and we have to take them somewhere at night. So we got to have like
our budget.
We got to have like go-kart night, a swimming night. They can go to a strip club night. I don't give a shit. We have to think of things like that. Go to the bar at night.
What's the budget per night?
Let's say we do this 3 times out of the trip, and each time we spend $1,000 with them on whatever we choose to do.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. So you got to put $3,000 towards the.
Boom. We're at almost 1,100.
1,100. You mean
11,000. Yeah. That.
Okay. Then we got to pay Charlie.
Yeah. How much we paying Charlie?
$1,000.
Damn. I feel bad for Charlie.
Charlie gets to come on a trip, hang out, do all that. It's $1,000 to film it and $1,000 to edit it.
That's totally fair there. Okay, 12, almost 13 grand. What else do we need?
Everyone's saying sleep in a tent. We're not FBM over here, okay? Or
who's taking photos? One of the
everybody
riders.
has a phone. No,
yeah, the riders are taking their own photos.
Hold on, no. We have our own Instagram, and we're gonna make an Instagram for this.
Fair enough. You're gonna need bail for Nasty and Big Daddy.
Oh shit, Tem Wed's on here. Tem Wed, the highest
Tem Wed,
donation
oh my
spent 20
gosh.
bucks, bro.
We'll put Tem Wed on this trip for $50 donation.
Anyway, okay, so how much is the trip at? $13,000?
13 grand. Jeff Mead says, look at your rider list. Whatever you got budget wise, double it. These are grown ass men and women, not 17-year-old kids.
Hey, this is BMX. We're trying, all right?
That's funny.
So the trip, we're at what, 13K?
Almost 13 grand.
All right. If we made a GoFundMe, being very honest.
No, hold on. We got to add to this. We got to add at least 1,000 for unknown expenses. Unknown expenses.
No. How much are we at right now?
12,875.
12. All right, we got to round it up to 15,000 because someone's going to jail.
Well, what is that then?
That's 2,125 bucks.
Yeah, you good. Okay, so our budget now, we'll just put it at even 15. 150 grand. Okay, 15. Did we get it? Is that it?
So we're at 15,000, right?
Yep. What do we add to that?
We're not going to add anything. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a GoFundMe for the We're Not Greedy trip. Here's the thing. Hypothetically, just saying, you're not giving any money now, you're not donating any money, but would you be willing to give any money to support this type of trip? Now, this is just a hypothetical trip, but would you be willing to even give $1 to help support this trip? This trip will be supported by BMX, for BMX, from BMX.
And here's just something we haven't said yet. This is not considering at all what people could get help from their sponsors for this, like sponsorship for the tour. Add medical expenses. I think that's on the rider.
That's individual.
That's on the rider. Someone said, "Oh wait, we'll just make a poll." Why do we need to ask that when we could just make a poll? Would you fund the We're Not Greedy tour? Add option. No fast food sponsor. Oh wait, I don't want to add an option. I'm going to delete this option.
So these are just crazy little ideas, but this is how BMX starts. I guarantee you people sit around all the time and just come up with ideas and they're like, fuck, this is easy. Look, we just mapped out something and this could totally come to life. It just means we can get these actual riders to come to this. That's the only thing. You know what I mean?
I can make a background. Did it work? No, that did not work. What the hell?
We got 14 votes going right now, but I don't see anything.
Oh, there we go. Boom, look at that. There's our rider list down there. I'm making it so we can see everything too.
Hell yeah, man. I don't know. Things like this excite me. And I think
this is fun.
We could pull enough people together for this. You know what I mean? Now, granted, getting Hoder, Trey Jones, Brandon Began, Billy Perry, Spencer, Maddie, Corey, Mateus, Jay Dalton, Big Daddy, and Charlie all together would make it even more exciting. But think about if you did something like this. I don't think any of those guys would want to back out. Like, maybe you get a couple back out because they got personal things or they have to do something, but I think this is possible.
Someone said you should round that budget up to 20K. You're going to have to buy booze for some of these riders. That's funny. Let's see.
Oh my God, there's 9% that said no.
People actually said no.
Yeah.
20 seems fair, dude.
Either way, this is all hypothetical, but it's 100% possible.
I love the fact that this is all like here.
What's that?
Just we did all of this.
Yeah, but look at how we mapped that out, how we did this, and how this 100% makes so much sense. It could happen.
It absolutely could happen. I'm just psyched that we just did this. Like,
But it
it's
also
all on
gives
the screen.
everybody an idea of how things work. That's it.
Yeah. Figured out that I can do this too now. Boom. Sick. I love it. Matt
Oh,
Kramer is tall order.
dude, we're at 43 people watching us somehow.
God damn. Thanks, people. I'm really psyched on this.
You are?
Yeah, this is sick. We had 24 votes. 92% people said that they would fund it. Literally,
Brian
this just
just
shows.
said, when is this happening?
This once it would be a thing. Ricky, make the GoFundMe.
All we'd have to do is just make a GoFundMe for a trip. Like, I don't think it would be that hard.
This is just goes to show. It's a perfect example. People in BMX who consume BMX and live it every single day want this and would be willing to use their own personal money to fund it if it were an option. Nathan
Dennis
Williams
just
had
said if
his
they made this a DVD, he'd buy this DVD.
exactly.
Like,
Nathan Williams had his Why Not video. A ton of people bought that for $5. If this was a thing and they had the opportunity to see Hoder, Trey Jones, Brandon Began, Billy Perry, Spencer Forsman, Matty Kramer, Corey
Big Daddy.
Nastasio, Big Daddy, Matthias, Nikita, all together on a trip like Roadfuls, I guarantee you people would pay for that. So I'm just saying that this is definitely a possibility that people should consider.
I also like the fact that breaking it down and making it as simple as this, and then putting like a reality to it. Like, this is possible. This is so easy to fucking do. Do you know how many people go on a GoFundMe
Right.
for shit because they're lazy and people give them thousands of dollars? You know what I mean? Like, everybody wastes money on dumb shit, dude. Just don't go out for one weekend and donate it.
Absolutely. So to wrap this all up for the video that it's going to be in the future, has made itself happen from the very beginning, and I think it just needs to make itself happen again, and it's clear that it could be done.
No, I mean, just breaking it down. And also, look at how exciting this is for you and for me and for the 37 people that have been in here, how excited they are. Because, let's be honest, Brock just says, I live in Utah. You know what I mean? There's tons of people in here in the place that these are going to go.
Yeah.
And if they know, let's just say this started in 2 weeks. They could all go to the jam, start off in the Nowhere Fast Jam, and then work their way from that. Think about that. And people could follow them along the way and be a part of it. It'll be on Instagram. Everybody could see it. We'll do live.
Yeah. Absolutely. There's a
And then
lot
just
that
do
could be done.
interviews and talk to people. But the interviews won't be just Charlie filming them. It'll also be, on their live and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm. Me driving. I don't want to make this drive.
What's up, Brian? Yeah, I think it's possible. I think it's good. How long is driving?
Damn it. It's a 42-hour drive with no stopping. Ryan's in here just because he wants me to go back to playing Warzone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's playing right now. I'll be back in a bit.
How many people were watching you guys on Twitch?
Him and the other guy that we were playing with were the only two people that were watching. So there's no one watching.
So we got 32 people watching.
Yeah, after this stream, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, which is the same username as this. I'm just not going to do it here because no one here wants to watch me play video games.
So the best part about this is the array of people that we have on here and this idea. made this so great. And look at what we segued from. We went
Yeah.
from a very spicy topic, a good topic, to a spicy topic,
Yeah.
to the community of BMX, to now coming together as a community to try to build something that could totally come to fruition. Like,
Right.
this is possible.
Oh, absolutely. Boom.
This is 100% possible.
I took it down, but that was sick.
What'd you take down?
I just brought down the list and all of that stuff. Felt like it was enough time we had it up there. That was sick. This could Steam live for money. Oh, dang, you could stream the trip. Need to get Lip Lords on Team SAF, PAF team. I wish I knew what all those letters meant. That's hilarious.
All right, Brant.
What's up? I
My
think
voice
this was
hurts.
awesome. Yeah,
Hey.
you definitely yelled a lot.
My voice hurts really bad. I've been on the phone all day long. I got to make an annoying call. Oh, anyway, if you guys have a chance, make sure you guys make it to the Huck Jam, the Nowhere Jam.
Corn,
What's
Huck
the
it.
date?
September 18th. I'm going to be there filming the whole thing. Kier and Huck, his 6-year-old, who is a shredder, are going to be there. If they're watching right now, shout out to Huck.
Hell yeah.
I'm little.
I appreciate that, man. I'm glad it's came to that far. I like what they've been doing over there.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's good.
Killing it.
I'm going to go because I got to call someone right now and I'm a little nervous. So,
Who you calling? Is it about this?
I'm taking care of business, Buzz.
Okay.
I'm going to call every single rider on here and I'm going to tell them we're doing a trip.
Fair enough. You're going to have to start this GoFundMe.
Hell yeah, DFJ. I'd love to talk about BMX. I mean, I'm obviously I talk about BMX from the morning till they're ready. And then, you know, Team Saf is with me all day long. He can vouch for how much I'm yelling and screaming on about BMX all day long. But, all right, guys, I love all of you guys. I think we had a total of like, what, 43 or 44 at one time?
Yeah, you said 43 at one point. I didn't see that number on my screen, but it was there.
Thanks to all you guys. To all the
Seriously.
shop dudes in there. Appreciate all you guys. Remember this. School's starting. And that means that BMX is slowing down. But that doesn't mean bike shops need to slow down. So if you get a chance, go to your local bike shop. Buy a few bike parts. Doesn't matter what you support. Just buy something. Keep them alive. Also remember to subscribe, like, comment, blah, blah, blah.
All that bullshit.
I love you guys. Brant,
I
peace
can't
out.
find my stacked koozie, but stacked is a shop. Yep, this has been awesome. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks to the super chats, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. You're over here now. Go watch on Twitch. I'll be there in 5 minutes.